What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another free pick video. This video is for College Football Saturday, one of the biggest, if not the biggest day of the entire year. At least it is for me as a diehard Ohio State fan. We have Ohio State and the team up north, and man, it's a big game. We've lost the last 4 in a row. Before that, we beat them 8 times in a row. And man, I want this win bad. So, full disclosure before we dive into it, I'm gonna give you guys a 5-unit nuke in this video, and you need to decide if you want to risk 5 units as well. You know what? There's a lot of favoritism, a lot of bias involved in this play. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So you need to decide if this is a play putting 5 units on. I'm willing to, I'm willing to back my team, and I know there's some favoritism involved. But, you know what, I think it's a good play. So there's going to be a 5-unit parlay and then a straight bet in this video. And you know what? You need to do your own research and decide if you're going to tail these picks or not. So, like this video for me. Make sure you guys are subscribed and drop a comment down below. Show some love. And, man, let's have a massive Saturday. So, real quick, we are running a 90% off the lifetime access. So if you're interested, use promo code WIN. This is on Winnable, and you'll get all of my plays for life. You can also use the Klarna financing as low as $36 a month or $35 a month interest-free with Afterpay. Totally up to you. You get all of my lifetime exclusives plus all the VIP premium for life. If that sounds interesting to you, I will be leaving this open for the next day or two. I like it to be very exclusive, obviously, but you get 90% off when you use promo code WIN. The link is in my bio. All right, let's dive into it. I put $25,000 on this bet to win $45,661. Am I nervous? Yeah, honestly, like, I went and took a trip with the fam, with some friends, and those that are Ohio State fans, you guys know what I'm talking about. Those that aren't, you guys probably think we're crazy. But, yeah, honestly, Thanksgiving, wanted to just take a vacation, mentally prepare for this game. This game is, like, bigger than the national championship, at least to us. And I was actually at this game last year, and I froze my ass off in, like, 30-degree weather, and I watched Ohio State put up the worst performance. Now, we have not lost a game since we played them. We went through the entire playoff bracket, won the national championship, and then have won every single game this year. So it's been a full year since we have lost a single game. Now, I think we're way better. Obviously, I said the same thing last year, but I think Ohio State is the team to beat. I really don't think there's many teams that could keep up with Ohio State. Indiana, maybe. Alabama, maybe. But other than those two teams, I really don't think there's many teams that are on the same level as Ohio State. It is Jeremiah Smith's birthday as well. This game is in Ann Arbor. Now, I will give you the opposing side. There's a 75% chance that there is snow about 1 hour into the game. So the game starts at noon. There could be some snow at like 1 o'clock. That is not good for Ohio State because what's Ohio State's advantage? Well, they have the Heisman candidate for the quarterback, Julian Sayin, and they also have the Heisman candidate of the receiver, Jeremiah Smith. And obviously our advantage is we have a really good quarterback that can throw with the best receivers in the country. So if it starts snowing and it becomes a ground and pound, both teams are running the ball, you know what? I would say that's our biggest flaw. Ohio State's running game, ever since they lost Travion Henderson and Kinshawn Judkins to the NFL. So that is the only thing I worry about. I think we have the better defense. I think we have the better offense. And I think something flipped a switch when we lost the last game. So I think we're coming out for vengeance. And you know what? I'm willing to put 5 units down to back my team. They're the better team. They're 9.5-point favorites. I'm taking them on the money line. If Ohio State loses, I'm going to be in shambles. But I like them to get the job done. So that's going to be the first play. And then we're going to take Bama, which is the night game. Luckily, we have a little 3-hour breather in between these games, assuming Ohio State gets the job done. Alabama at Auburn. There's a couple of things. Bama needs this game very, very badly. If they don't win this game, they probably won't make the playoffs. There's like a 2% chance they don't make the playoffs. If they win this game, they'll make the playoffs, and they might most likely go to the SEC championship against Texas A&M, which would be huge. So I like taking teams where their back is against the wall. It's either do or die. I like taking those teams. That's when they're going to, ideally, most of the time, show up and give it their best. We're going to see the best version of Alabama tonight against Auburn. Another big thing, Jackson Arnold is trash. He's also injured. So we got Ty Simpson, who's starting. Bama's pretty much healthy. On the other side, Auburn has their backup quarterback in. They have a really good defense. I will give Auburn that. They have a really good defense. They could give Ty Simpson some issues. But they have a freshman quarterback in as backup. Deuce Knight, 6'4", freshman. I'm not saying he's good. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying he's inexperienced. However you want to look at it, he's inexperienced. I don't think he's coming in as a freshman and he's going to handle business against a 9-2 Alabama. If we look at this game, Alabama's 9-2. They're 6-1 in SEC play. You can say whatever. Most people will say the SEC has the hardest conference, the best conference. I think the Big Ten is obviously catching up to them. But they've handled business 6-1, 6 wins, 1 losses in SEC play, meaning they're playing the best of the best teams. Auburn, on the flip side, they're 1-6. What makes you think that with a backup freshman quarterback, they're going to come in, well, not come in, it's at home, but they're going to show up and beat Alabama? I just don't see it. I literally don't see it, and the spread is very, very weird to me. The fact that we're getting Alabama at minus 215 is an absolute steal of a deal. It's almost such a good deal, it makes me almost second guess it. Because I think they should be at least a touchdown favorite. We're getting minus 215. I think they should be minus 350. In a do or die spot with a better quarterback and a better team and a better coach, sign me up all day. I'm taking Bama 10 out of 10 times. If Bama played Auburn 100 times, they're beating them probably 92 times. If Ohio State plays Michigan 100 times, they'll probably beat them about 85 times. So, give me both these teams in a massive, massive rivalry game for both of them. And $25,000, $25,000. When I placed the bet, it actually said pending. They had to review it. But you can lock this in on whatever sports book. This is on Onyx. You can get on Onyx if you want. When you put in 10, they'll give you $100, and you can use the $100 for this pick if you want. If what I'm saying isn't necessarily convincing you enough, put 1 unit on it. Put 1 unit of your bankroll on this play. If you're fully convinced on what I'm saying and these two plays look like absolute wagon nuke plays, throw 5 units. I'm so deep on this play. This is one of the biggest day, if not the biggest day of the year for me personally. So this is one of the nukes of the day. Every other nuke and every other premium play is going to be in VIP. You can get that on Winnable, but I figured, you know what, I'm going to share this play with you guys. And I need all you guys to rally with me. I need all the good energy. I need the good vibes. If you're tailing, let me know. If you don't like the play, don't even let me know. I don't even care. I just need all the good vibes, so you're either with me or just don't fade me, or no negative energy. I'm very superstitious when it comes to this kind of stuff. So, Bama, Ohio State, absolutely love it. It's minus 121. That is an absolute wagon play right there. Absolutely love it. Lock it in and book the one way. All right, now I got another play. This is on Player Profit. I highly recommend you get on Player Profit. You get paid as you complete levels. So you go up 10%, then 15, then 20, and then 40%. As you complete the levels, you get paid out each level that you complete. Use code TRUPA. You can do a $1,000 account up to a $100,000 account. The prizes are bigger as you go, and you get 10% off when you use promo code TRUPA. This is legal in every single state, and I have a personal sports book, but I also do Player Profit plays as well. It's very different. the personal sports book, I deposit money into my account. I use my personal money on my own bets. On Player Profit, I just buy the challenge, use the simulated bankroll, and as I complete the levels, I get paid out. So very different, both very fun, but highly recommend you tail this play I'm about to give you on Player Profit. Grab yourself an account, and this could be your first pick of the challenge. We got Baylor against Houston. I'm taking Baylor on the money line. I like Baylor in a bounce back spot. They lost to Arizona. It was actually a pretty close game. The score tells otherwise. But yeah, Sawyer Robertson, I like him a lot more than Connor Wegman, and this is in Baylor. I like them as slight favorites at home. I think they handle business. Houston, I've seen Houston play in person, but they're not great on the road. They have a pretty good record on the season, but they're not great on the road, and I definitely think they are going to get fraud checked by Baylor. So I'm glad Baylor kind of fell apart last week, because I think it kind of lights the fire under their ass, and I think Baylor gets the job done. So I put 1.5 units on this bet, 1,500 to win 1,056. That's a really good pick as well. So lock it in. Give me Baylor money line, and man, give me Alabama and Ohio State. This is make it or break it. Now I might honestly have a couple more really big bets, like I said, in lifetime or premium. So let's hit this one, and then we'll probably have a couple more as well. But this Saturday is going to be absolutely loaded, and it would be huge to finish the month of November off with like a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 day. So other than that, guys, make sure you guys always track your bets. Always be careful. Always, tail at your own risk. As much as anyone on the internet, including myself, is saying, hey, I really like this, the complete opposite could always happen. All three of these things could go opposite, and they could all lose. And that's just the reality of sports betting. So again, it's your bankroll. You need to decide how you manage it and what bets that you take. Obviously, I'm going to give you guys my opinion, and I'm going to share with you guys what I like, but that's up to you. So make sure you guys track your bets on Pikkit. They're going to pay you to track your bets for free. Use code TRUPA. They'll pay you anywhere from $3 to $100 when you sign up, and it's going to track your profit, your return on investment, your wins, losses, and pushes. And this is really just a good tool for yourself. It doesn't really help me. This is for your own good. And when you have really good winning days, it will look green like this, like in the stock market. And when you have losing days, it will obviously go down. But at least if you're up, if you're down on the week, the month, the year, get on Pikkit, use code TRUPA, make an account, and start tracking your bets. It will automatically do it for you. So that's all I got for you guys. Guys, like this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you're not already. Go Buckeyes, go Bama, and go Baylor, and let's make a shit ton of money, boys. And you can join a premium for as low as $15 a week. And if you want all of my best stuff, just lock in for a lifetime. Use code WIN right here, get 90% off. And other than that, guys, good vibes, man. It's gonna be a huge Saturday. So let's take down that shitty team up north. Let's start off with Ohio State at noon, and then we'll cash out Bama in the night game. So much love, guys. Thank you if you've watched all the way up until this point. Good luck with your bets. Let's have a massive, profitable Saturday, and I'll see you guys in the next free pick video. Peace out.